Hi everybody, I'm back. This channel is supposed to be about helping people who are recovering from cancer, and I thought I would talk a little bit about this mess. I went to the beach yesterday and I got really cold, and when I came home I thought, well, okay, I'll hop in the shower, and it was about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and I jumped in the shower and I took a nice hot shower because it was so cold. And when I got out, I thought, I don't want to put a bunch of product in my hair. I'm just going to comb it out and go into sleep in a little bit. So that's what I did. And this is what I woke up to, just this curly, weird mess of very kind of soft and fluffy, but it's not the look I'm going for to go out in public. The other crazy thing is that it came in really curly. And it's still really curly, but the roots of my hair are not curly. So let me see if I can show you this. Like, this is straight, or it's coming in straight, and then the ends are curly. So maybe I'm going to get my straight hair back. I don't know. I kind of have been having fun with it curly. But I do miss that straight haircut that I had. I don't know if people remember, it was kind of a bob. And it was that way for years and years and years, and so I kind of miss that look. But this has been a fun ride. I am going to get it cut. I think that I'm going to wait 1 full year past the date when it started growing back in. And my last chemo was the 28th of March. And it takes 2 weeks for your hair to start falling out after a chemo. And what's funny is that it would start falling out, it would fall out, but some hair would grow back in. So I never was completely bald. I think I had maybe, I don't know, maybe 100 diehards. I was dang near completely bald, but I wasn't completely bald. Anyway, it was a wild ride, and that the hair starts falling out 2 weeks after your chemo. So that means maybe by about the 15th of April, it had started falling out from that round of chemo. And then I'm thinking about 2 weeks after that, it had started to grow back in. So maybe I should aim for getting a haircut at the end of April. At that point, I'll be able to answer the age-old question, exactly how long does your hair get in 1 year? Because I'll be able to hold this stuff up, hold a ruler up to it, and be able to tell you once and for all how much it grew in a year, because I will have not cut it in a year. I mean, it's growing in faster than what I thought. It's longer than what I thought it would be at this point. I mean, that's pretty long. That's, here's the root, and here's the hair. If I had a ruler handy, I'd show you, but I don't, so I'm not. Anyway, this is still a crazy mess, and I do have some of my handy dandy product here and a little spray bottle, and I thought I'd show you what I'm doing now that it's, curly on the ends and straight on the bottom. Which is pretty much the same as what I was doing, but it's longer, so it'll be more dramatic when I get done. Let's do a full comb through so we get the full puff bomb effect. I feel kind of like a dandelion when I do it this way. It's just completely poofy curly. I'm going to take my glasses off, and you can not get that glare off of my glasses. Plus, I don't really want to spray my glasses. So here's what I do. Take handy dandy little Target spray bottle, and I just start spraying it and running my fingers through it. It gives it some definition. And I don't know, I've not been a big fan of this puffy thing right here. I like it kind of with my ears showing. So I've been tucking it behind my ears and using some of that product to help it stay there. I've used bobby pins to help it stay there, but they are cumbersome with glasses right there behind your ear. So that's what I've been doing. I just spray it. I have a couple of different products that I can use. This has been by far my favorite because it holds so well behind the ears. All right, get that water all worked all the way through there. You don't have to comb it. You do need to scrunch it a little bit. And I've heard so many people talk about chemo curls and how their hair came back curly. One friend of mine lost her hair and it came back. She had curly hair to begin with, not extremely curly, but when it grew back, it had tight curls, and that never went away. And then I've talked to a lot of people that say that their hair came back to what it used to be. I think Joan London has a video where she talks about her hair loss through her cancer journey and how her hair came back. And you don't have to comb the water through, but I think I will, just to show you a little bit of you can further define it with a comb. And this is too straight right here now, so I'm going to fluff it back up, let it curl, let it have some definition, and then I take, and look how tight these little curls get. They've been curling around my ear. That's too funny. Kind of adorable. But that's it. That's how easy it is. And I put a little bit of this, oops, I just squirted that all over my chair. Put a little bit of this product. And I'm almost out of this bottle. I have another one in the bathroom, but it's making some obscene noises. Anyway, let's see if I can get this out of here. It's being difficult. I probably have just enough if I had that glob that I squirted on my leg or foot or something. I don't know. I'll find it later. Looks like this. Looks kind of like snot. So when I find a big wad of snot later on my leg, I'll know where it came from. Anyway, just rub it in. And very, like, most of it's on the palm of my hands, but very gently kind of start putting it where you want it. Like, you know, and by the end, after you've touched pretty much your whole head, you won't have much left on your hands. That was a pretty big glob because I'm not using that other product with it, but I just kind of rub it all through there now. It's all off my hands. I'm getting it all through my hair. And then this part, I put quite a bit on the sides because I like it to tuck behind my ear a little bit. And I haven't decided. I had a natural part before I lost my hair. It was kind of, you can kind of see it right down there. It doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate the way it used to be, a completely straight natural part. Now it's not doing that. So I don't know if I lost my natural part through this hair loss journey or if it'll come back, but that's the way it goes. If it doesn't, I'll just have to use a comb. But I don't really, with this curly, worry about much about the part because, I mean, let's face it. Yesterday when I went out on the beach, it got, I did a little bit of water on it because it just looked like a puff bomb, and I hadn't styled it yet. And then I went out on the beach and it was a little bit damp, and the wind out there just blew the sides of it up while it dried it. And I mean, it was hilarious by the time I got off the beach. It was just really, really funny. Wish I had pictures, but I don't. I try not to take photos of myself when I look too hilarious. But anyway, these little curlies, I just mess with them and let them do what they want. When I see something that I like, I just kind of stop messing with it and leave it alone. Like, I kind of like that. This does whatever it wants because it's not long enough to go behind my ear. I tuck that behind my ear. I do a little fluff. And I'm done. That's it. That's the way I do my hair. Now that it's got a lot of curl, but it's not, you know, the base isn't curly. You know, it's going to be more and more interesting to see what happens as it grows out and has this little curly chunk at the ends. maybe at that point I can get that haircut and style it straight again. But straight hair, styling it short can be really cumbersome. You really can't leave without, leave the house without doing your hair, because it, looks, sticking straight up and doing some crazy stuff or hanging down your face. This is way easier than short straight hair. I've had short straight hair. You have to pretty much style it every time you leave the house, because if you don't, it's just like hay sticking up all over the place. Sometimes if you get a pixie cut, you can spritz it and style it and you're ready to go. But this has been so easy. You just fluff it up and there you go. Anyway, hopefully I will be doing another video today now that I have my makeup on and my hair done. And I wanted to do another video about how I'm making these sea glass trees. So hopefully I'll be posting 2 videos in the next day or so, this one and the other one. Anyway, God bless, have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye. There it is. See it? I found the snot. It was on my foot. It fell off onto my foot. Anyway, bye.